Hi guys, and welcome to the vlog, or vlog, whatever you want to call it. Don't know why I call it a vlog, it's a vlog. Today's episode, I'm going to be talking about, are diesels worth it? So petrol versus diesel. So we all know the benefits of diesel, don't we? So diesels give you a hell of a lot more fuel economy than a petrol does, unless the petrol is hybrid. Okay, so we're not going to talk about hybrids. We're going to talk about your standard petrol engine and the running costs versus a diesel engine. So let me tell you a little bit in vague about the petrol and the diesel engine. Okay, the two main things between the diesel and the petrol engine is the petrol engine ignites. Okay, so you do the fuel gets sprayed into the cylinder, the spark plug ignites, it then makes an explosion and it pushes the piston down, and that's how a petrol engine works. But with a diesel engine, it's a little bit different. It's, from what I understand, the diesel is sprayed into the piston, but the piston then compresses the fuel and then it makes that explode. So it's a compression engine versus a combustion engine in a way. And that's the easiest way I can kind of explain it. And the other characteristics of a petrol and a diesel are that petrol engines tend to rev a lot higher. Okay, so let's say an average petrol engine will rev to about 6,500 RPM, where a diesel engine will only rev probably to about 4,500 RPM. So this is where the benefits and the fuel economy start to come in with a diesel engine. So a diesel engine, because you're not revving so high, especially when you're on a motorway, you might only be revving at 2,000 RPM. But with a petrol engine, you're more likely to be revving a little bit more than that, you know. So instantly, you're getting better fuel economy there. Also, your ignition. So when petrols are burning fuel, it burns a lot quicker, where diesels burn a lot slower. Okay, and yeah, that's why a diesel engine is so much more economical. They're also a lot more economical around town. Okay, a hell of a lot more, in fact. So your MPG in some instances on a motorway especially are twice as economical in some circumstances. But this is where it gets interesting. Okay, diesel owners will probably know that your service costs are a little bit more, well, quite a bit more, and also your buying costs of your car a little bit more as well. And I tend to find that the diesel engines are a little bit more complex, okay, and dirtier. So you tend to find things start getting clogged, especially cars running over 100,000 miles. And my personal experience owning two diesels at the minute is that they're definitely more expensive to repair than a petrol engine. So this is where the balance comes in. So for instance, I'm driving a Citroen DS3, this the one with the 110 D Sport, this one, okay, and great little car, really economical, really cheap tax. But the problem I've had with this is DPF, they're expensive. I've had 3 of the 4 injectors go. They're nearly £200 each, because the diesels are getting so much more sophisticated, parts are getting more expensive, and with petrols you don't really have to worry about that. Petrols now have been around so long that they are so reliable. So guys, look, my personal opinion is, if you want reliability, I'd really go for the petrol. I really would. I'd change my ways now. I really would. If I had the choice again, I'd probably own 2 petrol cars now. I really would. Plus, diesel's more expensive to buy, you know. So that's my advice to you guys. If you're looking for a car to buy right now, maybe you want a run around, or I don't know, a cruiser even, save yourself a bunch of money. Go and get yourself a Petrol, okay? They'll be cheaper to buy for a start, and all the money that you're spending on maybe higher tax rates and money that you're putting into fuel tank, you're going to save in repairs. And the other thing is, you're going to get more reward out of driving the car, because let's face it, petrols are more fun to rev, okay? So that's my advice for today. Hope you've liked today's episode and today's subject. Please like and subscribe over here with my mate, and follow me on social media. Thanks again. Speak to you all soon. Bye.